Now to the pandemic. Health officials are monitoring a new Omicron variant that's now sweeping across the country. The CDC says it now accounts for more than 40% of confirmed COVID-19 cases across the U.S., with many right here in our area. Lizette Nunez has more on the latest variant and what doctors are saying is the best way to protect yourself.
Doctors are keeping a close eye on a new COVID strain that is quickly dominating the U.S. XBB.1.5 is a subvariant of Omicron.
Is pretty much taking over the spectrum of coronavirus variants that we're seeing in the United States. Right now in the Northeast, from New York State to Maine, it's about 70% of the cases.
Dr. Rabia De La Torre, an assistant professor at NYU School of Medicine, says this subvariant is highly transmissible, but is not making people severely sick. Data published by scientists with Columbia and the University of Michigan found that XBB subvariants threaten the effectiveness of current COVID-19 vaccines and boosters. Dr. De La Torre says it's still too early to know.
We don't know that yet. We're not sure. We don't have actual data on XBB.1.5 and the efficacy of the vaccines against them. But what we've seen with previous strains as the coronavirus has mutated is that a vaccine for one strain should still protect you against serious illness and hospitalization as well as death.
This also comes as the CDC announced that travelers from China coming to the U.S. must test negative for COVID-19 amid a surge in cases and hospitalizations. The CDC citing lack of adequate and transparent data coming from China for why the testing requirement was placed. The U.S. Department of Health and Human Services Regional Director saying this on Good Day about the travel requirement.
Testing when there are surges is important, but protecting yourself is the most important.
And doctors we spoke to say the vaccine and booster is still the best line of defense available. So far, only 12.5% of people living in New York City have received the bivalent booster. Lizette Nunez, Fox 5 News.